Hey everybody, how we doing today? Beautiful day here in the Florida Keys, or at least in my little backyard. But before we start getting into the fishing mode, I need to start getting this stuff organized. Since I moved here, I basically just dropped everything where it's at and then worked on the inside house stuff. And then next I got the All About the Bait store pretty much all finished and put away and racking, and so that's all set. So I need to start getting into this parts. Just get things put away and then organized so I'm a little bit more efficient. So when I start fishing, things will go a little bit more smooth. Then I got to go through and start making sure these guys are working, my rods, reels, and stuff. But for now, just getting this stuff kind of organized is our plan. So I've got this stuff back here. Need to make up a plan for. I just spent some time yesterday finishing off the Florida room screening, especially this whole side here was all open, so I got screens and then plugged up all the holes. So now it'll be mosquito proof so I can work in here and not get eaten up. I got all this stuff. This is pretty much all fishing related stuff. Only things I use are my daily box, and then one of those is my daily box. The rest of the stuff I could throw away and not miss it at all, but in the meantime I need to get it up and organized a bit, and maybe I could start getting rid of it. This stuff is just all my tools and chemicals and stuff, but I'm pretty much okay there. I ended up using all 3 or 4 of the racks that I had outside inside for the store, so that's why all this stuff is on the floor. Then I need to work on in here, which will be the kind of my 3rd bedroom storage fishing room. Got all the rods and stuff in here, but eventually I need to go through and cycle through all my rods and make sure they're all reels are working and everything's good and not going to break down on me because they've been sitting for over a month. And then I got my secondary stuff. I don't use this stuff on a daily basis, but I do cycle through it, so I still need to get these organized and laid out so I can get to them easily rather than on the floor. But like I mentioned, I don't have any more racking to get stuff, so I think that's going to be the plan. Head down, pick up some racks, and then kind of get this stuff put away, and then we can start thinking about getting on the water. So that's the plan. All right, just got back from Home Depot, picked up a few of these cheap plastic 4 rack shelving. So they run right around 4.5 feet by 28 inches wide by 15 inches deep. Like I said, 4 tiers, so that'll give us some extra volume in regards to storage. Good thing with getting the plastic wraps is that as I condense the fishing stuff, get it down to the bare minimum, then I could use these for the All About the Bait store. I'm trying to stay away from buying actual furniture that I have to move and carry around every time I move houses, so these will come in handy, and I can add more as I need them, or even build them up higher is another option. So can't beat 20 bucks. These things are getting harder and harder to find as more businesses transfer to online and more people are doing home businesses like I am. So these storage racks are like hard to find, but time to build them up. All right, got the racking up. There's a 3 there. I think what I'm going to do is that a 4th one will fit in there, so that'll go wall to wall, and then I'll buy 2 more, 1 for there, and then I'll use the shelving to go across 1 more level, and that should fill that in a little bit more. So 1 more Home Depot run. All right, picked up 2 more of them, so we should be good there. Picked up a bag full of drop cloths, so just in case this hurricane that's coming dumps some rain. I'm not guaranteed about the roof here, but I want to protect my product, so that'll come in handy just in case. But let me build these up and get the wall finished. All right, we are racked up. I added the 4th one, and then took the sections and added 1 more row to each of them to make it a 5-tiered rack instead of 4. Because the 1 section only comes with 3 levels, I'm short 4 posts there, so I'm gonna have to try to find some some dowels or plastic PVC or something that match this diameter and run those there. But otherwise, that's the general layout. Gives me plenty of rack spaces, fits in there perfectly. I was thinking about adding a wire rack to the top, but with that 5th row, I don't have to worry about it, so all good there. Now I just got to start organizing things and putting things up there and deal with this mess. I mean, I only use 7, 8 of them. The rest of them get rid of probably. Don't use them, don't need them. All right, I cleaned up all the back stuff, so the only thing here now is just the kayaks, and then that ledge is perfect for my Hobie sail and then my 16-foot push pole, so I can leave those there. My 2 outriggers, I forgot I need to get this one repaired. The bungee broke on it, so I just got to replace the bungees, so I go hit West Marine for that, and those will be in working order. Go ahead and test out the motors and get those fired up. One thing I need to do is build a 3rd stand, so I have a stand out here for doing the freshwater washouts, and then have 2 stands inside for just storing them both inside when I need to. But yeah, all cleaned up out here, so let's see if I can fire these guys up. This is the old motor first. All right, I check fuel, open the vent, turn the fuel lever to the on, make sure it's out of gear, neutral there, give it just a little bit of gas, pull out the choke. Let's see what happens here. It's not locked up. Well, the old one didn't fire. That one probably needs a spark plug. So let's see if the newer one works. Ooh, stiff. On. This one is usually harder to start. Oh, what do you know? Happy days. Oh no, I was wrong. This is the old one. That one works. The new one wasn't firing, and I thought I would have a problem with that one. That's that stupid new carburetor style. But the old one fires right up. Forgot about that. Old tried and true. Love this baby. Another project that I'm doing is my battle against weeds. Use my 4th gallon of weed killer. It's almost $100 right there. Could have bought 5 racks for that. I sprayed up to there. They're dying, but as soon as it rains, they come back. So what I'm going to do is spread salt. These are salt pellets for a water softener. And I'm just going to scatter this along the rocks and then see if that will make it a very harsh environment, and then maybe they won't grow back. It's just such a waste of money to just put poison down and then it flows right into the ocean. So I don't want to do that anymore. So hopefully these salt pellets will work. So I'm going to spread those and use that as a test section in the back corner over there where I didn't spray. And then I'll hit some of these pocket areas where I have a problem. So while the motor's running, we'll do that. All right, good old salt pellets. Die, weeds, die. So this thing is, I think, $7 or $8. And if that keeps them down, I'll be happy. like Old Reliable is the one that's going out on my first run. Love my baby. All right, we got the new motor running finally. And that has to do with that new carburetor, the emissions one. It just takes so long when the fuel is dried out to vacuum suck all that fuel up and then to the reservoir and then down to the carburetor. Once it fires up, it'll be fine, but it's just a hassle. Being like a racehorse, so we're good there. You can see the salt pellets. So whenever it rains, it'll dissipate and just kind of make this a whole toxic zone. So we'll see if it kills them. I know it also provides nutrients, so hopefully it doesn't make them grow bigger. We'll see if that works. Better for the environment, I think. All right, I think we're done out here. I mean, basically the kayak, so that's that. I separated out my necessary stuff, so this stuff goes with me every time I go fishing. So this is basically what gets loaded into the car every time. That still changes. This rack, I'll have some of my Hobie stuff to the other side, the outrigger, ropes and all that other stuff that go with it. Got my cast nets there, but the 2 outboards and then the stands, like I said, I'll need to build. Maybe this weekend I'll build one of the stands and then have it out there and just ready for a quick freshwater rundowns. And then I might actually keep these inside the fishing room. Still pretty expensive motors, so no reason to have them sitting out here. And this stuff, I was thinking about moving it in, but then again, I cycled through a lot of stuff and got rid of a lot of my salmon and freshwater fishing stuff before I moved, or when I knew I was moving. But I'll probably just go through another cycle of this stuff and see what I truly need, and then move just those in and get rid of the other stuff. All my wheels, like I'm going to be needing these wheels, especially with all these beach launches going to the east, so that'll come in handy. And then the rest of the stuff. This side gets a lot of rain through it. It just blows right in here, so I might use one of these extra canvas tarps and then just run it down and then down, kind of block that off and keep the wind and the sun off of this area here. But I had the door open the whole time, so crap load of mosquitoes came in, so I'm not going to spend too much time working on it today. But I'm happy with the progress. Originally I wasn't planning on doing much with this room, but I'm liking the look of this storage area here and the rods and stuff. So I think what I'm going to do is all my fly gear and my plus 7.5 foot rods and stuff, I think I'll put a shelf up there, or just brackets, and then run my fly rods up on top there, and then maybe build a PVC rack for these other ones, because they're primarily my freshwater stuff or the saltwater rods I replaced with the Esky, so I'm not going to use them really. Maybe just have them as loaners, but then I'll just have a rack full of those separate, and then just my good rods on that rolling rack are the ones that I constantly use. And then on this side, I think what I'll do is put a workbench in and just get something basic. Like I'm thinking just getting a couple of sawhorses and then just a tabletop, maybe even just like a door, and just lie it there or whatever, and just basically from window to window. That way I don't block the entryway. And then I'll just give me a little workstation over here, and then more storage in there. So yeah, I think I might do that. Make this a tackle room. Might as well. And if I needed to, I could throw a bed in there if someone comes. So yeah, I think that's our plan. Alrighty, so I think that is the day. It rained yesterday or last night, so it's like hot and humid out there today. But it'll be good to get these things out of the way. Like I'm kind of person that if I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. If I'm not going to do it, then put my time into other stuff. So I want to get all this other junk out of the way, so when I can start up fishing again, I could just focus on that, just fishing, make the videos, and all this other stuff will be out of the way. So, but I'm happy I got this part. This makes me feel a lot more comfortable, especially segregating out all my fishing goods, because it was all just scattered wherever. So now I think I've got it set up. I'll probably do one more video on my load preparation, because I need to work that through in regards to loading up the car and unloading it after I'm done, and the most efficient way of doing that, having everything in its place when I'm done with it. I just don't want to waste very much time when I'm out and about, because when I'm fishing I get really busy, and coming back have to do the videos and get some food and all about the bait stuff and get all that stuff organized. So as efficient as I can be, the better. So I'll have to do a few test runs, get everything organized there too. But anyways, that's the stuff you got to do. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I will see you next video. Bye.